Sister Wives. Robyn and Kody's 8 tackiest kiss and tell moments, ranked. An 8 times Sister Wives star Meri Brown dragged ex-Kody on and off screen. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my 2S gossip channel. Sister Wives stars Robyn and Kody Brown can't shut up about their amazing relationship and hot love life. Their TMI moments are memorable. Sister Wives stars Kody and Robyn Brown are so in love, according to the Uber patriarch himself, and when they go into excruciating detail about their electric chemistry and red-hot sex life, it's just embarrassing for everyone. Yes, Kody considers himself a spicy and diverting partner who has found his soulmate and won't let anyone forget it. In terms of discussing their dynamic, he's more vocal than Robyn, however, she's talked about it too. Kody seems to think that he's a knight in shining armor who came to Robyn's emotional rescue. However, she doesn't look like she's floating on cloud 9 lately. Maybe the great lover has lost his touch. When Kody met Robyn, it was all over for the other 3 wives. He started to realize that he really wasn't so fond of Meri, Janelle and Christine Brown. It's like Robyn showed Kody what being in love really means. Of course, that typically includes some bump and grind. When it comes to Robyn, Kody's actually romantic. He idealizes his partner, putting Robyn on a pedestal as though she's some kind of Disney princess. With Robyn, Kody's the best man he can be, which isn't saying much. He severely mistreated his other wives. Yes, he gives Robyn more, but lately, he doesn't seem to give her nearly enough. According to Kody, the sexual tension with Robyn is so thick it can be cut with a knife. As off-putting as that may sound, Kody and Robyn's volcanic chemistry may be the reason why they're still rock solid as a couple after years together. Something is binding Kody to his brunette wife when he can't really make things work with anyone else. Maybe their love life is exceptional. Possibly, he's never had it so good. If so, it explains so much. The other wives just couldn't compete with this kind of passion. The sister wives dynamic isn't typically centered on sex. On other shows, such as Too Hot to Handle and Love Island UK, there's a lot more of that. For this reason, some people might forget that psychosexual drama is there, acting on Robyn, Kody and his unloved wives, even if they don't talk about it. Yes, Kody sleeps with Robyn, and he started withholding sex from the other wives. That's probably because he didn't want to cheat on Robyn. When he started doing that, he should have thrown in the towel. If he had acknowledged what was real, which was the fact that he didn't even want to touch a woman who wasn't Robyn, so much pain and suffering could have been avoided. Instead, he dragged out a messy situation for years while his neglected wives stored up rage. What's weird is that he stored up rage too. When they left him, he was really upset. It's odd that he doesn't understand why they did that. It's sweet that Kody loves Robyn so much that he doesn't want anyone else. However, in a plural marriage, that mindset is the equivalent of tossing a lit stick of dynamite. That kind of clear-cut preference for another woman is destructive. Within the context of a traditional relationship, Kody really is the ideal partner, despite some seriously annoying mood swings and egotism. He does respect Robyn. He doesn't want to cheat on her. He's open about loving her. It's easy to mock the curly-haired man, but obviously, his love is true. It's caused trouble because it's real. Kody made another bonehead move when he decided to tell the world that he never loved any wife but Robyn. This tacky, kiss and tell moment seemed like a dig at his unloved wives. It was rude, boorish and so unnecessary. If Kody were more sophisticated, he might understand that he shares children with Meri, Janelle and Christine. For this reason, he needs to interact with these rejected females. Because he shares children with them, and just out of basic human decency, he shouldn't say everything that he's thinking. His children are going to absorb all of his negative energy. His exes will too. The fact that he said he never loved the other wives isn't going to be forgotten or forgiven, and why should it be? He's saying that his bonds with the other woman were basically non-existent. This means that they spent decades with a man who didn't really care. That's actually pretty creepy. At certain points, they were sleeping with Kody and bearing his children. He was probably telling them he loved them. The whole situation is nasty. With that in mind, it's not surprising that the exes are lashing out online and with reporters. They've been insulted for such a long time, if covertly. Kody was playing them, possibly, for profit. The real reason he may be angry with them for leaving is money. Because they left, he's not in a plural marriage anymore, and polygamy's his brand. Now, he's in a danger zone. It's hard to say how viewers will react to his new normal. They may not like it. They may turn away from sister wives. Kody's obsession with Robyn may destroy the show that helps to pay for their fancy Flagstaff palace and Kody's glitzy Devid Yerman jewelry. Kody's a lot of things, but he's not cool. If he was, he wouldn't blame his exes for leaving him when he basically shut down emotionally, and he wouldn't insult them like this. He'd be a gentleman and take his lumps and just move on. However, years in front of cameras have left him without a filter, even when he desperately needs one. Kody's always doling out compliments that make it crystal clear that he's so into Robyn. In the first season, he gushed about his clean-cut new love interest, stating that the woman he was so avidly courting looked like a soccer mom. He never said this kind of stuff about his other wives. It sounded like he was cooking up some kind of fantasy in his head. Clearly, as a potential wife, Robyn was really hitting the target with Kody. It's like Cupid's arrow was sticking into him. Kody never dialed down his adoration for Robyn. He just wouldn't hide it, even though Kody said that he had to hide it. Everyone knew what was going on. Now, he's paying the price. His exes aren't exactly a Kody fan club. They take potshots at him regularly. With them, he alternates between intense paranoia, are they his enemies and working against him, and a desire to heal the relationships. As per TLC at YouTube, Kody was full-on in love with Robyn on their wedding day. That special occasion took place after some wedding dress drama that threw the other wives off balance. Kody decided to help Robyn pick out her wedding dress before the big day. And he'd never done that for any other wife. That stirred up a lot of jealousy on sister wives. At the wedding, Robyn did look very cute in her snowy white gown, and Kody couldn't take his eyes off her. The other wives had to sit and watch him have the ultimate romantic experience. He told them everything they needed to know about his emotional world without uttering a single word. Kody was totally ecstatic. As per ET at YouTube, Kody revealed the pressures of needing to perform sexually for an array of wives. Apparently, it just wasn't easy and it left him feeling dirty. He compared himself to a piece of meat and a pool boy. Kody may be conning viewers here. He didn't sleep with the other women much anyway. Nonetheless, the fact that he felt like a blow-up doll or something needs to be acknowledged. Those are his feelings and they are valid. However, as is so often the case with Kody, who's just not an eloquent man, it's the way that he says things. Instead of saying that it's tough to be sexual with so many women, which is understandable because he only loves Robyn, he starts comparing himself to a pool boy from a very grown-up movie. Come on, Kody, the exes didn't act that way. They made money for you, baked for you, and looked after your kids. Maybe they wanted some intimacy once in a blue moon. Is that a crime? Of course not. When he compares himself to a pool boy, Kody plays the victim. All he had to do was tell his other wives that he didn't love them and didn't want to be in a plural marriage anymore. That would take about 30 seconds. He couldn't find the courage, or had ulterior motives for stringing them along. His choices are his own responsibility. Those females thought he was their husband. Robyn was extra tacky when she met Kody's daughter Madison Brush, who now goes by Maddie Brush. Robyn showed very little sensitivity when she smelled the girl's jacket and noticed Kody's scent. Robyn said, "Oh, I miss your dad." Robyn and Kody weren't married, but Robyn had been hanging out with Kody privately. A lot of polygamy rules were being broken. Regardless of how close she was to Kody, she shouldn't have smelled Maddie's coat and talked about her father's smell. It seemed to creep the girl out, as per an interview Maddie gave with Reality Recapped at YouTube. In an early season, Robyn cried while admitting that she kissed Kody before marriage. Since Ysabel and Robyn got so intense about this relatively minor infraction, it's possible that a lot more went on. For example, she and Kody might have actually done it, before their wedding night. At that point, Kody was totally smitten with Robyn, who had been married before. She was a divorcee who wasn't a virgin. He wasn't a virgin either. So, they might have gotten carried away. While Robyn often cries for no real reason, this time, she seemed like someone who was concealing something. Since she and Kody were in the first flush of romance, and neither were so innocent, it's not impossible that they just went for it. If so, it's another difference between their relationship and Kody's romances with his other wives. A tour of the sister wives' bedroom happened because Kody was willing to give each spouse money for new furniture. Things went awry when the three less loved wives saw Robyn's inner sanctum. Apparently, they weren't too comfortable there. Marking his territory, Kody left an object on the nightstand which didn't go unnoticed. It was reportedly a bottle of sexual lubricant. That wasn't a great thing to leave lying around. What the heck was he thinking? Maybe he left it there on purpose to get a rise out of them. This is just one more example of Kody being different with Robyn. No other wives, including his now ex Janelle Brown, had Kody's KY jelly on their nightstands. The other wives probably didn't have Kody's belongings in their room, except for clothes he needed storage space for. This was a Sister Wives tour from hell which never should have happened. Sister Wives star Meri Brown spent over 30 years of her life married to Kody Brown, but since their split she's been dragging her ex whenever possible. Sister Wives star Meri Brown spent over 30 years of her life married to Kody Brown, but since their split in late 2022, she's taken many opportunities to publicly drag him for his behavior. While Kody and Meri were first married in the early 1990s, their relationship issues didn't start to crop up until the late 2000s when Kody began to court Robyn Brown. Kody and Robyn's relationship created issues with Kody and Meri, as well as his other wives, Janelle Brown and Christine Brown. While Meri was willing to open the family up to public criticism with sister wives, it was clear that things were tougher with Robyn around. For Kody to marry Robyn and adopt her children, he had to legally divorce Meri, and things began to get troubling from there. After Meri's infamous catfishing scandal created some lasting damage in her marriage with Kody, the relationship truly started to fall apart. While Meri was still hoping to nurse their marriage back to health, Kody wasn't interested in putting in the work to try and re-establish their connection. After years of trying, Meri finally threw in the towel at the end of Sister Wives season 18 and has chosen to publicly drag Kody. Ever since their tough split. In a recent Instagram post, Meri shared that she's in a new relationship that she was hesitant about highlighting on her social media accounts, but she wanted to be her most authentic self for those who follow her. In the post, Meri explained, "As I've considered when and how I wanted to share this fun news and share him with the world, JK. Not really sharing, I'm keeping him to myself, winking face, shading her time in a plural marriage with Kody." While Meri was tactful about the dig, it was clear that she was poking fun at the relationship she shared with Kody to anyone who's watched Sister Wives. Although Meri's not publicizing her relationship heavily, she did explain in her Instagram post that her boyfriend, Amos, is someone she's enjoyed getting to know throughout their few months together. He's not 6'6", nor is he a pilot, but he loves Christmas almost as much as I do, and we laugh a lot together, Meri shared in her post. She also featured Amos on a recent Instagram Live, making it clear that he's much different from Kody in that he's interested in spending time with her. Meri's been with someone who didn't love her for who she was, and hopes this relationship is entirely different. While Meri's time on Sister Wives One-on-One was mostly about the dissolution of her marriage to Kody and the way she felt about Robyn's intervention in trying to keep her in the relationship, host Sukanya Krishnan took the time to discuss how Meri felt about Kody. Kody's response to Meri's consistent attempts to reconcile their marriage or get into counseling were lukewarm, but she did her best to try and push the issue before it was too late. While Meri tried to make things work, she shared some harsh sentiments about Kody during Sister Wives One-on-One, explaining she didn't appreciate the way he led her on. Meri's holiday plans for the last several decades have included time with her family alongside Kody and the children of the Brown family, but things changed drastically when the couple decided to end things. While Meri made a promise to Robyn that she'd be around for big family moments including holidays, she decided to spend her own Christmas surrounded by friends who feel like family. Meri spent the holidays with those who genuinely care for her, posting about the events she'd attended on her Instagram and ensuring Sister Wives viewers were aware she was happy on her own, digging into the fact that she was unhappy with Kody and Robyn. Despite the fact that Meri does her best to keep her life a bit more private when it's not being filmed for Sister Wives Season 19, she often highlights the people she's surrounded with on social media. Meri shares photos and videos with her friends frequently, reassuring her followers that the people in her life are treating her well. For Meri, spending years with Kody trapped in a relationship that wasn't loving or supportive made it clear she needed people around her that would lift her up. She's doing her best to share her time and space with people who are there to keep her grounded and happy. During her appearance on Sister Wives One-on-One, Meri explained that her story is a long, winding tale that would require a lot of work to share. Her time with Kody was longer than any of his other wives and has included nearly 2 decades worth of moments, so after their split, Meri had a lot to unpack about her time with her ex-husband. While her appearance on the show revolved around more than just her past, Meri wants to tell her story in the near future. She shared she wouldn't be silenced any further, leading many to believe she could be writing a tell-all book in the future. Meri's Instagram presence has always been something that shows off her more authentic self, providing mantras about self-esteem and finding joy in life. While Meri was living in a situation on Sister Wives that didn't afford her much joy, she was still doing her best to find it for herself as she went through her most painful moments. Seeing how positive Meri's social media has become in the years since her split from Kody has been another dig at her ex-husband, as he was the one who tore her down for the majority of their marriage. To know Meri's built herself back up is a thing to behold. Although Meri's not sharing everything about her life with the public, she's definitely not being quiet about the things she loves. Having shared her new relationship and her friendships online, Meri's done a great job at not holding herself back after years of having to do so. With Kody as her spouse, Meri had to keep a lot of what was going on in her life quiet. Without him in the picture, the Sister Wives stars has finally been able to be her true, authentic self and push her followers to see who she is, whether she's trashing Kody or not. What do you think about this video? Please told on comment box. Also subscribe our channel. Thanks for watching this video.